When corrupt cops get exposed, it's both shocking and incredibly satisfying. These moments capture the exact time when they realize their game is over. First, watch as these officers reveal their true nature while doing their everyday routine. On May 23, 2022, the Cleveland Police Department received multiple calls about a black man walking outside with a gun. Officers quickly surrounded the area, confronting the man with their gun drawn and tension high.
He can't walk down the street carrying a gun. I was talking to them.
Okay.
So you guys better go down there? Yeah. All right. Sir, stop. I'm Sergeant Henderson with the Cleveland Police Department. Sir, stop. You can't walk down the street with the gun in your hand, sir. I'm sorry. Stop, sir. I'm Sergeant Henderson with the Cleveland Police Department. Stop. You can not within your hand like that, sir. No, sir. Stop. Put the gun down. You can put the gun in the holster. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down, sir. Sir, put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down, sir. You put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down. You can't put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down. Put the gun down.
The black man walking down the road was later identified as Anthony Tolbert, a black activist.
You can't walk down the street with the gun in your hand. Put the gun down. You can have a holster. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down. No. We'll talk to you once you put the gun down. It's an open carry. The gun is fine. You cannot have the gun in your hand. You cannot. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down, sir. That's the. We're having that. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down, sir. Put the gun down.
The sergeant, along with every other police officer involved, was completely wrong. Ohio is an open carry state, making it perfectly legal to carry a firearm as long as it is not concealed. Mr. Tolbert was only exercising his constitutional rights when the officers decided to do something shocking.
Put the gun, sir. I'm sorry. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. We can talk once you put the gun down. You gotta put the gun down. Baby, not your responsibility. Sir, we're trying to help you. Listen. Put the gun down. You're not going to go a step further. Put the gun down. It don't matter. Put the gun down. You can't walk down the street with the gun in your hand. You cannot. I'm not going to allow you to do it. You do, but not in your hand like that. No. Open carry. The gun is fine. The gun is not.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are. Yes, because you can't carry the gun like that. You cannot carry the gun like that. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm not reciting nothing. Put the gun down.
What code?
Put the gun down.
What code?
Put the gun down.
Code.
Put the gun down.
Penal code.
Put the gun down, sir. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down.
Multiple officers zeroed in on Tolbert, perceiving him as a threat. Moments later, they jumped on him and took him into custody.
That's your responsibility, sir. That's not your responsibility, sir. Not your responsibility, sir. Put it down. Yeah, I know, right?
All this energy y'all got towards one man. We got all these
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
We got all these shooters out here killing kids.
Put it down. Drop the car. So what is that? Secure the other firearm for him. Secure the other firearm. Give me his arm. We got it.
This is my duty. This is my duty. This is my duty. This is my community.
Right.
I ain't seen the police. I ain't seen y'all out here. Yes, I can. I have the right to bear arms. Yes, sir.
Not like that, you don't.
Come on, man.
Not like that, you
It was
don't.
just those two firearms, the shotgun and the 40.
Not like that, you don't.
Yep.
The holster is fine, and your hand down the street is not.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know what law you're following, but that ain't it.
Okay.
You got anything in the bag?
No. Flyers.
I copy.
I would have loved to see y'all pull up when that shooting happened up the street like this.
For what route?
I would have loved to see y'all pull up when that shooting happened like this up the street. Yeah, I would have. Listen, y'all should have been there. That was hours ago. That was hours ago. Hours ago.
Do you have any information?
Surprisingly, none of the officers knew the law, so they made the activists sit in the back of the police cruiser for doing nothing wrong. It's shocking how these experienced cops have no idea about the Second Amendment.
Hours ago. Hours ago. So I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Let's put them in the car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trying to investigate. There's the new water.
Yeah, and I got the right to protect my community as well. No. And guess what? This is my phone, so
You
man,
you be telling God. No, it's up to you whether you break it or not. You can't walk down the street with no gun in your hand like
I got
that.
the right to, hey, a baby got killed last night.
Not my fault.
I ain't got to be a veteran.
Not my fault.
Law enforcement
You
officer.
talking about black
Right.
men?
Right.
I hate that bull.
Y'all so cowardly, man. Coward.
CCW arrest. Whose car is this?
That's perfect. That's perfect. Happy birthday.
Because he can't.
Outstanding.
No, who's the primary though? Seriously.
I think 4 and I'm 20.
Okay. It's going to. He's in the back of my car.
We got
Run the guns. It's going to be
terminal.
improper handling of a firearm.
It'll be in your cab.
He can't walk down the street with a firearm in his hand.
Copy. All right.
The holster is one thing. Walking down the street with a firearm in his hand, you can't do that.
Got it.
Good job, man. It doesn't have to be hand on the trigger.
Having no fear of accountability, the cops casually laughed and patted each other on the back to applaud themselves for the work they've done.
Different.
So right now, you're gonna be under for improper handling of the firearm and do some panic. Yes, you have a right to carry your gun, but not in your hand like that down the street. That's the improper handling. The holster was fine, like I was trying to tell you. But walking down the street with the gun
Y'all are.
in your hand.
It's really disheartening. You feel me?
What's your name, sir?
Antoine Tober.
You know people have a right to carry. People don't call the police, but people
Understood.
just want to go on their fire.
Yeah, those trumped up charges are not going to stick. So that's fine. But understand, I do armed community patrols on a weekly basis in the city of Cleveland.
If you're walking down the street with a gun,
I do that all the
your
time.
police patrol in your hand, and people call the police, and we see you like we did today, you will be arrested.
Okay, listen, I've been doing this for 6 years, sir.
Okay.
And I have not been arrested by the police. Carrying the same 2 firearms.
Okay.
I have not had an issue with police trying to arrest or detain me. And these are trumped up charges. So I'm okay. I'm ready
This
to.
is Mr. Tolbert. He under arrest though, Councilman.
Even the activist did not worry. He knew he was being held up on bogus charges that would not stand up in court. However, this wasn't the feeling of his concerned parents, who shortly arrived at the scene.
Hello, how you doing?
Okay,
I'm Sergeant Henderson with the Cleveland
okay,
Police Department.
I'm Pastor Anthony Thomas, and this is my wife.
Hello.
Fahim, this is our son.
So he gave us the name of that?
Antoine Tober.
Okay.
That's his name.
Okay. I mean, you just said something different. I just want to know.
That's his name.
That's fine. So we're talking about the same person.
Yeah.
Did they tell you what happened down here today?
No, I want to know. You could tell us.
Okay, so we got a call for a man that got a black Mercedes in the plaza, and he said he's carrying a shotgun with a gun on the side and a green holster.
What is he going to jail for?
He's going to jail for inducing panic and improper handling of a firearm.
Inducing panic? Who was he induced the panic to?
The community.
And we do this all the time.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with you, sir.
But you said inducing panic. How was he inducing panic?
Because we got calls about him walking down the street with a firearm in his hand.
That's done happened before, though.
Not with me. I can't speak what you've done before. I'm only talking about today.
Okay, so I understand there's a big crisis going on right now with the other guy. We are community activists.
I agree.
This is
and I was going to let the councilman talk to him before he goes as well.
I'm going to
the county jail because I talked to you guys
downtown.
Yes, but once more people start showing up, I know you guys are a community, but you guys are the ones that I'm more concerned about because if people show up. Some stuff like this car.
You're gonna have a lot of people show up,
but this car is not a police vehicle. And they're parked the wrong way.
Mr. Tolbert's parents were also community activists and were certainly not happy with the officer's actions.
But him having the actual possession of the gun in his hand, he creates a substantial risk to anybody who don't even know him. Y'all know him. Y'all feel safe with him. What about the people who were calling? Hey, it's a dude getting out the car. What about those people in the community? They don't matter?
They matter. They matter. But
I guess my question. Oh, go ahead.
For the most part, I think what we're saying is that we could have squashed this.
Are you okay? I'm good. Putting your finger on the trigger is a very, very minor thing. The physical control of the gun.
Just having it.
But I appreciate you guys coming out. I mean, I wish.
Let us get your card.
Yep, I got all that for you. So I do have to. My work card in the card with the report number is 2 different cards, so I do have to write down the report number on here. I didn't say
that's probably the only thing. You just didn't know him because most of the officers in this city, they know us. New Era, Cleveland, most of them they know us. Because we're in every area. Anytime something happens with our people.
This is the other card where I have to actually write down the number on there.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, because we had a lot going on out here today, the car that took him to jail and arrested him is a 4th district car. But I don't know those officers' name. But I'm going to write down that car number on this card. So, but their names will be on the report though. Because I don't work with those officers every day. Is that all right?
That's fine.
The officers didn't budge and escorted Tolbert to the police station, where he was charged with carrying a concealed weapon. However, as expected, the charge was dropped, and the activist filed a lawsuit against the police in the city. He got $85,000 in monetary compensation, and all this money could have been saved if not for these dumb cops. These cops were corrupt, but this next officer took things up a notch.
Go ahead and let me go, bro. Look, go ahead and let me go, bro. Stop tensing up. Yes, you are.
You know what? Now you're under arrest.
What?
On July 14th, 2018, Officer Garcia and his colleague were called to the scene outside Center Mall to talk with Dwaxney Robinson. Security personnel at the mall detained Robinson because they believed he had been stirring up trouble among the customers.
They told me to walk off. I told them, all right, and I already been walked off. I walked off right when they told me. I said, look, all right, I grabbed my stuff and I walked off.
Walked off where?
Right when we was over here, they said, look, all right, we don't want you over here. You keep walking back over there in the hallway. I was like, look, I wasn't even in the hallway. And so they were like, and then I was like, they was like, we want you to move. And I was like, all right. So he started walking back that way. He wasn't even over there. He was like, we want you to move. So I thought it was because of the hotel or something. So I was like, all right. I was like, yo, you want me to move? So then he kept walking over there, and he was like, all right, we'll see right now. And I was like, all right. He said something else. So then we went over there, he came back, and he was like, all right, we need you to move. So I was like, all right, I guess whatever, it's not the hotel, whatever. So he came over here, I picked up my stuff, and I said, all right, you know what I'm saying? I started walking up. And I already told him, all right. So then they was like, do you understand that we don't want you back over here? And I was like, what do you mean? I can use all that right there. So hell yeah, I'll probably go back later or something. I was like, I'm not over there. They said I could be over there. So why y'all kicking me out of the spot? I'm not even doing it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I walked off, and I probably would have went back later because it's cool to be over there. And like, they was like, you understand? I said, look, man, I went like that. I said, look, y'all already told me what it was. I was like, I'm already walking up.
Okay. Did they tell you they don't want you in the mall?
Well, no, like after that, after I told them that, I said, look, y'all ain't gotta tell me nothing. I'm already walking up. They was like, the black dude was like, the black security guard was like, look, man, we don't want you giving us no attitude. You gonna have to leave the mall now. I said, look, I ain't even did shit.
When the cops arrived, they saw Dwaxney Robinson standing calmly in front of the Macy's department store, flanked by multiple security guards. As Officer Garcia and his partner approached, Robinson explained that the security guards harassed him since they had been following him throughout the mall.
So now we came over here, I was like, look, man. So I tried to go back that way. I was like, I thought there was an exit, and they grabbed my bag. I said, look, man, don't grab my bag like that. All they had to tell me was like, look, sir, there's not an exit over here. And so, look, man. So anyways, I was like, all right, I'll go this way. And they was like, all right, we want you to exit the mall. I was like, look, man, I'm not about to exit the mall, bro. I said, look, I want the cops to come here to let y'all know the dumb that y'all doing. But look, I ain't even did nothing. I ain't even did nothing. I said, look. I said, look, man, all I did was tell y'all that I'm walking off, and now y'all trying to make me move, trying to make me leave the mall, and I'm trying to enjoy my time here today. So what is I gotta do with anything?
I have no idea. I just got here, man, so I'm trying to figure it out myself.
Alright, so...
Okay. Well, cool. My question to you is, if they tell you to leave the mall, you gonna leave the mall?
No, I didn't want to. That's why I called you.
I understand you don't want to, but if they tell you, are you gonna leave the mall?
I'm asking for what?
Okay. If they don't have to tell you for what. Just so you know.
What do you mean?
I don't know how much easier to make it. They don't have to tell you. If they don't want you here, you're not here. Okay? So this is my job.
That makes no sense.
Well, it might not make any sense, but it's what it is.
That makes no sense.
Okay, here's the deal. Now you're gonna get argumentative with me. They won't put you in jail. I'll put you in jail.
All right, so why would they just randomly tell me?
I have no idea. But if they don't want you here, if you're not here as a patron, you're not spending money, you're not shopping in the mall. If they don't want any loitering, they have the right to protect their customers here.
Robinson revealed that security personnel ordered him to leave the mall for no apparent reason. He explained that he was in the process of complying and leaving, but the guards continued to pester him, which made him angry.
Customers are the people that pay rent here, the shops. So if you're not spending any money here, they don't want you here, they have the right to tell you they don't want you here. Now, understand this. If they tell you they don't want you here and you have to leave, then you have to leave. If you don't leave, then you're breaking the law. But you're not breaking the law by being here. But if they tell you to leave and you don't leave, then you're breaking the law. That's when I get involved. We cool on that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You have your ID? Let me just get your information. I'm gonna get their information.
All right,
and then
so,
we'll be up.
y'all take my information. So, like, they talking about they want to give me for criminal trespass.
Yeah, they might give you a criminal trespass.
Look, I ain't even did. Why y'all give me criminal trespass? What you mean? What you mean they can't?
Sure.
Nah, hold up. What you mean
No,
they can't?
okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna ask you to do something, I'm gonna tell you, then I'm gonna make you.
Let me go, bro. Look, go ahead and let me go, bro. Look, go ahead and let me go, bro.
Stop tensing up. Yes, you are.
You know what? Now you're under arrest.
For what? For what? Look, bro.
Stop. Stop. You are tensing up. You're tensing up. Stop. Stop. No, yeah. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Now you're under arrest for criminal trespass.
What did I do?
Robinson decided to give Officer Garcia his ID, even though he swore he had done nothing wrong. However, Robinson persisted in asking why he was being treated as though he had committed a crime.
Okay, you're tensing up. Listen.
So he got my arm. What you mean?
Listen.
What you mean,
Hey.
bro? What did I just do?
You're under arrest for criminal trespass.
What you mean? They didn't even tell me that yet.
Argumentative, we're not gonna go through this whole story.
I said, look, man, I'm about to give you my ID right now, y'all. What you mean, bro? Ain't that some bullshit?
You know what? I agree. It is bull. You know
Look,
why?
bro, and I'm about to give you all my ID. I said,
No.
tell me this. And you say, look, give me your ID. So I was about to give it to you.
But you did. No. You took it back.
What do you mean, bro?
It's all on camera.
Fast, bro. I didn't do nothing.
Dude, look how old I am. You think I act back? I listened to all your stupid for like 5 minutes.
Look, bro, and I said, look, before I give y'all my ID, can y'all tell me, like, why would I get a criminal trespass?
And I told you, if you're not shopping here, they don't want you.
All right, look, and they didn't even tell me, I don't even have criminal trespass.
You do now. Now you're going to jail.
You're tensing up like that.
Fool, you had my arm, bro.
First of all, I'm not your fool. I'm an officer.
Look, bro, you had my
listen
arm,
to me
bro.
for a second.
He ain't your bro
We
either.
have given you nothing but respect.
Look, and I'm trying to get, all I did was ask
your
a question, bro.
I'm not your fool. I'm nothing like
Look,
that.
bro,
I'm an officer.
all I did was ask a question.
Right, and we asked you for your ID, and you refused to give it to us.
And look, I said, look, can y'all tell me? All right, give me your ID.
So we're detaining
I'm about to give
you for disturbing the peace.
Disturbing the peace?
Yeah, this
And
is
since
peaceful.
you
It
tense up and
was.
don't want to give us your arms.
Man, that's
we had a
bullshit,
action.
bro.
That's just the way it
That's
goes.
bullshit.
What's bull? The way you were raised.
That's hella bullshit.
The way you were raised is bull.
Instead of answering his questions, Robinson was then taken by the arms of Garcia and his partner, who cuffed him and put him on the ground.
I'm telling you how you're raised.
Don't tell me
You're acting a fool.
Boy, you got me
Yeah, you are up.
up.
Yes, you
Boy,
are up.
You got me up.
No,
And
you
I
got
look,
yourself
and I want
up.
y'all to keep the damn surveillance, bro. Hey, let y'all know what the
Listen to me, you're gonna be banned and deaf. You're no longer welcome to this mall ever again.
All right, look, watch when I defeat this case, boy.
What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna hire?
You got me boy.
All
You
right.
got me
You understand what the officer
Boy, you
is
got
saying?
me up. Shut your
Do you understand what the officer is
Shut
saying?
Shut
If you come
Y'all got
back
me
with
bro. Y'all got me talking about harassment, fool.
Okay.
Y'all got me
Y'all got y'all's info?
Y'all got me. Y'all got me. And
fact, you're gonna have to get it out.
Put that in my
Well,
bag,
as
bro.
long as you pay to get it out, you're good.
Pay to get it.
Yeah.
Get what the out?
We're not gonna store your. Well, then you're not gonna get your stuff back.
Y'all got me.
You're not gonna get your stuff back though. This ain't free.
Y'all got me.
This ain't free, man.
Cops.
Yep, with a
What?
with a job.
Just wait.
Why would I do that?
Man, what with a job?
This job.
What with a job? You speaking on
What with a job?
shut your up.
What does what with a job mean? Wait, what am I waiting for now? What would I be waiting for?
When Robinson asked the cops repeatedly why he was being detained, the cops falsely claimed that it was because he hadn't shown his identification. Although Robinson had agreed to hand over his ID, the cops nonetheless detained him without any valid reason.
Look, man, you got me tensed up. You talking about stop tensing up. I said, look, man, you got my arm like this. Talking about stop tensing up. And I'm trying to put my arm back. Your
Trying to?
about to break, and you over here doing
Do I look like your I don't look. Well, I'm only 3.4% African.
What's wrong with I called you?
I'm 3.4% Sub-Saharan African.
So what? I said.
There you go. Say it right. Put an R at the end. If you're gonna say it, don't call me. I ain't.
What is that? What is an R?
What is an R? It's a letter in the alphabet.
I said.
You have no idea, do you?
I said.
You just have no idea. You don't know.
That's what I just said.
I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. On golf?
Yeah, I was on bike tickets when I asked you.
2540. Can we get the wagon over here for an irate customer?
Man, y'all got me bro. Hell yeah, man. I'm about to defeat this case too.
That's what I would do. I would defeat it.
Yeah, I'm about to defeat this whole. Yes,
I
y'all
would
about to
do
get
that.
Yeah, y'all about to get some.
Do me a favor, spell
Why
defeat.
am I going to jail? Why am I going to jail? For what? For what? For what?
For being
Look, y'all didn't trying to speak.
No, man. I'm just trying to get it right. I'm trying to get it right.
Y'all dumb, boy.
You just said that's what you were.
Dumb.
I'm not dumb. I'm blind. I can barely read. Dumb.
Robinson complained to the officers about discomfort, saying that his arm got twisted while the officers put him in handcuffs, but they just didn't listen to his appeals instead. Officer Garcia made racial slurs and laughed mockingly.
It was going good. You and I had a good rapport.
Yes, we did. So, y'all didn't talk about kids. Trying to me up my life up, bro.
Your life? I think you f***ed your life up. You didn't do that. I don't think you will.
Is there an escalator? Center, right? Okay.
I'm not. I'm kings. Y'all take me.
Oh, everybody is.
I do. I asked y'all questions talking about. All right, now you resist. All I did is ask you a question. I'm about to give you my.
Maybe you shouldn't ask any more questions.
Anyway, I know the whole story. Where we going, bro?
Right over here to the escalator.
Y'all got me.
Garcia continued to interact hostilely with Robinson, which further agitated him rather than de-escalating the situation as law enforcement officers are trained to do.
What are you doing? Stop. I'm trying to take your shoes off. Okay, stop. Just stop. Quit acting like What are you trying to take my shoes off? Because I have to search you. All you gotta do is behave. Why can't you just behave, dude? See, that's all you can say is shut the up. Just behave. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. This is the reason why you're in handcuffs, you just can't behave. Why are you taking off my shoes?
We gotta make sure you ain't got nothing in them, dude. I don't know your life. Dude, you keep tensing up, you keep getting it.
There you go.
Because we gotta make sure you ain't got nothing in there.
It's called search intent to arrest, sir.
Just wait there. Just wait right here. That'll be easier.
The next thing that Garcia does after taking Robinson out of the mall is completely absurd. He used his baton as a pressure point to force Robinson on the ground. Although Robinson didn't seem to be reaching for a weapon, Garcia claimed he thought Robinson might be reaching for it. This excessive use of force reeked of racial bias.
Yeah, good. Are you really good?
Yeah, I'm good.
We need to make sure you're good.
I'm good, bro.
Relax. I relax.
Look, bro, I can't do bro.
I know you can't. That's the reason I did this. A minute ago, you said you were gonna slap me. And you keep tensing up, dude. I can't trust you. I don't know you. You're good. I'm good.
Yeah.
You react. I react.
Cool.
Understand?
Yeah,
I'm sorry?
yes, whatever.
Yes, whatever.
Fool, goddamn. Look, man, I ain't even doing nothing.
You react, I react. $25.65.
This excessive use of force prompted Robinson to file an official complaint against Officer Garcia with the San Antonio Police Department. Robinson felt that the officer's behavior was unjustified and biased, so he sought accountability for it.
All right. Better?
Yeah, I'm about
Okay.
to this case, man.
Look what y'all done did.
Oh, we are going to do what we got to do.
Well, I didn't even do nothing. You'll see. You'll see. I didn't even do anything.
She just took a picture. I'm sure.
Hey, bro, can you stop harassing me?
Dude, this all would have been over if you would have just handed me your ID. You pulled it out of your wallet. You were fixing to hand it to me, and then you pulled it back, and you just didn't want to cooperate, man. You had it. You were there. All you had to do is give me your ID. We're gonna get you up. We're gonna stand up. Ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, man. Where? Y'all gonna put back in my motherfucking. Y'all not gonna put y'all not gonna put my back in my motherfucking feet.
They're gonna go with you.
Look, watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head.
Nah, you're good, man. Muting.
When Garcia's interaction with Robinson was reviewed by his supervisors, they said that his use of force and racial slurs was unnecessary. As a result of his demeaning interaction with Robinson, he was then indefinitely suspended, which is equivalent to termination. Well, these cops learned their lesson, but these tyrants never improved, just like the sergeant who had no clue about the First Amendment.
Don't make me take away your qualified immunity. Sir, don't grab me. Don't touch me. You don't have the right.
They want you gone. If you don't leave,
they don't have the right to tell me to go because I'm not doing anything illegal.
In March 20th, 24, a First Amendment auditor who goes by the name Texas Gals Hope was exercising her constitutional rights and filming the Cedar Ridge post office when an unhinged police sergeant approached her.
Great. How's it going, sir?
What's going on today?
Are you the federal police?
I'm police. I was called by them. What's going on?
Okay. Well, do you have a contract with the post office to be in here with the arm?
Yeah,
Good.
I do.
Okay,
What's going on
great.
today?
I'm just here to make a purchase.
Why are you recording?
Because I have the right to, the First Amendment, a press.
Okay, cool.
That's it. What's your name and badge number?
It's right here.
Okay, but right here is not your name.
Okay.
So what is your name?
Okay. Do y'all want to give her business? Okay.
They don't have the option. This is no, this is not a
You
Walmart.
can still be criminally trespassed from
For what reason? Well, but it has to be, no, it does. It does. So are you
trying? Stop. We can do this real easy.
Right? Or we can make this real hard on yourself.
No.
Don't make me take away your qualified immunity. Okay, no, it said, don't make me take away your qualified immunity. Sir, don't grab me. Don't touch me. You don't have the right.
They want you gone. If you don't leave,
They don't have the right to tell me to go because I'm not doing anything illegal.
Despite being the supervisor, he needed to learn about the First Amendment, as the auditor had every right to film inside a public building.
Get your supervisor.
I'm the
Get
supervisor. I'm the supervisor.
Get your lieutenant.
He's not here today.
Well, there's someone on the clock.
Okay. Here, take this out.
Here to make a purchase at a public building and getting trespassed. So everybody call the Duncanville police and let them know I'm being trespassed for no reason. He obviously doesn't understand how trespass works in public buildings. Just rearrange that for yourself.
Thank you.
I'm not going to attack nobody.
Can I get you to step at the end of the
No, sir. No, ma'am. I am in my free space.
Are you waiting?
No, you're not.
Can I get you
Get
to
out of
be
line.
right in front of
Talk to
me?
me.
She's holding up the
I will talk to you right here. But this is where I will talk to you. I'll stand out of their line, but I'll talk to you right here.
Okay, great. Hey, Manning, are you good?
So anyways, he's going to sit here and act like he's going to play on his walkie-talkie.
The auditor was doing a great job of standing up for her rights, but soon the sergeant decided to do something stupid.
You want to have a private conversation?
Man, there's other emergencies going on in the city.
Then go handle those.
No,
I didn't ask
I'm
you to
called
stop here. Okay, then handle that. If you need to stay here, then stay here. If you don't, then go. Go handle the things you need to go handle.
I'm handling it.
Then don't ask me what to handle or not handle.
Recording. What? Yes. Okay. She's not wanting to leave. They're wanting her to leave. Okay. And that's it.
So tell me what legal reason you have to trespass me from a public building.
They don't want you here.
That is not a legal reason. I am press. I am press. I am in a government building doing the news.
Do you have ID?
So where do you get ID for press? Everyone is press. The freedom of press.
They don't want you
Sir,
here.
you're
This is
not
a
going to
public place.
trespass me unless you want your
We'll go to
qualified.
jail.
You want your
You're
qualified immunity taken? That's fine.
All right. Hold this.
The supervisor ended up arresting the auditor, who was taken to jail. Some hours later, she was released and hired an attorney to file a lawsuit against the officer and the city. But this officer thought he's got it all figured out until it all falls apart.
That's correct.
He's pissed
That is
about
correct.
the fire.
That is correct. That is correct.
And you're like, what, dude? So you're going to go...
That's correct. Yeah.
You were more than prepared to put it out. You didn't make any threats to shoot anybody.
No.
He didn't make any threats to...
No.
Okay, these guys are pissed off because he's...
Well, he may have. He may have.
Okay.
But I wasn't overly concerned about it.
Okay. Okay. Let me go talk to these guys and I'll brief him real fast. Yeah. These guys are out here all armed up and pissed off because they're like the local neighborhood buddies and watch group, right? They're like, why the f is he shooting a gun out here? Yada, yada, yada.
The deputies soon discovered that the suspect had gotten riled up after the caller started to burn a pile of garbage. After learning the situation, the deputies tried to talk to the enraged neighbor.
Have we talked to him yet? No, no one's talked to him yet. Okay, so that's probably a 2-officer contact to talk to him. 7-2 walk and get to see her. I don't know what this guy's name is. Hey, Ron, you want to go back in the house? He was back out at the door yelling, so I just don't want you in the backyard. So, do you know his name?
Nope.
No, he doesn't know his name.
No.
Yeah, just wait. Garage-ish or stuff. I just don't want you getting shot by that idiot. Yeah. So he's gonna come to the door and yell and be foolish. I don't want to order him out till we get another person. Hey, sir.
Hey, you want to shoot?
No, it's the sheriff's office. Why don't you come out with your hands empty and talk to us?
Kiss my
Okay, well, that's different.
Do you want to just keep an eye on that and I'll talk to these guys? Sure.
The deputies soon realized that they were not up against a normal person. Later, the suspect was later identified as 60-year-old Joel Young. Joel kept using profanity and refused to step out.
Well, he just asked me to kiss his dick. Maybe it was Deputy Thompson, I don't know.
Well, the slug from the shotgun is in our backyard. Slug, the plug.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's when I saw the plug land in our backyard.
Plus, why don't you come out and talk to me with your hands empty?
Sheriff, I'm looking at that. Get the out of here. Tell these people to put the goddamn smoke down. Take a ride on the wild side.
The deputies were getting concerned about Joel's behavior, and one of them went over to the neighbor to inquire about his mental condition.
But if he's shooting it up in the air, it's raining a house over onto kids, do we have a reckless endangerment issue?
This isn't the first time, and he told us if we call the cops, he was going to kill us. And the first time
he said
we
that today?
Today. He said, call the cops and I'll kill you. And we said, fine, we'll go get our guns and we're calling the cops.
To you guys, today he yelled that to you?
Yeah, just when this happened, because we told him to stop shooting. We have kids outside. He said, fine, we're calling the cops. And he said, do it and I'll kill you.
And you saw him armed with a gun?
Yes. Yeah, he shot
him. Do you believe he would possibly engage and shoot you guys?
Yes.
This will be an audio and video recorded.
Yeah, no.
Everyone understand
There's
that?
a reason I grabbed mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Went back in the house and proceeded to egg me on and yell obscenities at me through the window.
Okay.
And I informed him that I'm a veteran. He wants to around. I was in Afghanistan. I don't care. Come outside.
Right.
I'll dump right here. Mm-hmm. You threatened me, this household, and our family. Mm-hmm. I defend all terrorists, foreign and domestic. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. So
that is the
and that's why you went and armed yourself.
Yeah.
Moments later, the deputies tried to get inside the house or even take a sneak peek into Joel. However, the situation was about to turn into a massive tragedy in no time.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
We're going to deal with him. The cavalry's coming. We're going to deal with him. Whatever that looks like. He's not going to be allowed guns and fuck. Right? So we're going to take care of it.
Stuff away.
I feel you. I know what you're saying. We're gonna deal with it.
Sheriff's office, drop the gun!
Shots fired, shots fired.
Okay.
The deputies tried to shoot Joel, but instead, both of them suffered shots and were down injured. Right at this point, the neighbors picked up weapons and did the job of the cops.
I'm hit!
7-4, welcome.
Keep driving, keep driving. You okay?
Haley, call medics!
They're coming. Ben, shots fired. At the front door. Hey, get back.
Oh, Jesus. I'm all right, brother. Not all right, but just yeah.
Jay, we got hit in the face. Jay and I are out of here.
Tell Hank, go to my van. In the back of the van is a med kit. Big red bag, black backpack. Please grab it. I don't have a whole lot.
The neighbors didn't only fight back, but also brought the deputies safely back to the garage and tried to give them first aid. Soon, EMS and backup were called as the situation was getting out of hand.
We need aid, but we need replacements.
Yes! In the head!
We're both hit.
In the head! Full officer!
In the head!
Copy that.
I'm losing vision in my left eye.
Okay.
Please sit down. I got you covered, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to bleed here. I died it was a slug because I wouldn't be here.
No, it wasn't a slug. We got BBs.
I got sterile band.
He shot me out the front door.
Gotcha.
Hey,
Mine's right here.
On the down.
Can you drive, Bone?
Both of the deputies were struck in the head, and they soon decided to leave to get the necessary medical aid. All of this while, the neighbors were handling the crazy shooter on their own.
Get in, Bone, get in. Back seat, get in.
774.
7-2 and I are self-extricating to aid. You can let them know at the fire hall that we're coming in with the gunshot wounds.
Copy, immediate aid at the fire hall.
16 to 74, we're behind aid. Kendall on Oregon Trail.
You okay? We're both shot.
We are the ones that are shot. Don't go any farther down.
What's his name? 3031?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just gonna load you guys up, okay?
Okay,
just put your rifle down. I want to load you up and go, okay?
With white trim, we got a bunch of civilians helping us.
Just like that, both deputies were transported to the hospital. Meanwhile, several units responded to the scene. Seeing his house surrounded by officers, Joel Young decided to come out of his house with his hands in the air. He was quickly apprehended by the cops and made to sit in the back of the police cruiser.
Kind of right over by the door there.
Where, you mean where the garage door is, where the lights on?
Yeah.
Okay. So he was standing there and he said he was a sheriff?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And then I said, you. That's what you do, right? Okay? It's not that I don't appreciate sheriffs. My dad was a border patrol. Okay? I appreciate all you people. That ain't the point. I'm really getting damn tired of this what's going on. You can throw me in jail if you want. It's okay. I'm not a threat to you. Because I'm sick of this, right? I got neighbors over here that are freaking crazy. I can't stand it here. I want to move somewhere else. But if you throw me in jail, I guess I'll just sit there till I die.
Joel's ignorant behavior showcased that he was intoxicated and had lost it completely. He was soon transported to the police station where he was charged with 11 charges, including 2 counts of first-degree assault while armed with a firearm and second-degree assault while armed with a firearm. He is being held at a $5 million bail. Well, no one might match the heroics of these neighbors, but this next citizen did something admirable.
Show me your hands! Hey! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
On October 24, 2023, police officers found 39-year-old Michael Prouty driving the car he stole earlier from a woman's home. Immediately, the cops initiated a traffic stop. That resulted in a chase.
He's found on 7th Street. I got him in visual. He turned northbound by the thrift store. He is southbound on 441. He's now, he just crashed at 40 and Pine. 40 and Pine, signal 4.
Yeah, 40 and Pine. Did you bail him?
10-4 to white male bailing. White male, brown shirt. He's in the Jimmy John's parking lot.
Michael crashed badly into multiple vehicles, causing many injury. However, he ran away and tried to carjack a poor woman. That's when a good citizen jumped in and made the cop's life easier.
He's now at Starbucks.
He's right there. He's taking that car. He's taking the car. Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Hey! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Hey! Let him go! Let him go! Let him go! Back up! Back up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
The kind bystander first saved the woman from getting carjacked and later went over to confront the suspect. He deserves great applause for his bravery as the cops were now all over Michael.
Guys! Get on the ground! Hands behind your back! Hands! 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 Put your hand behind your back right now! Stop! Hey, he might have a gun! He might have a gun! He might have a gun! Keep your hands where we see him now! Let it go! Get your hands out! Get your hands out now! Get your hands out now! He got one behind his back! I got his hand! I got his hand! I got his hand! I got his hand! All right, cuff him up! Okay, hang on. Stand. Take a seat. Yeah. Sit up, bud.
Michael was arrested and was taken to the police station where he was charged with eluding, fleeing, attempted carjacking, and others. This guy did a great job, but the next person raised the standards again.
Black t-shirt. Gray shorts.
On the 13th of July 2023, Tulsa police officers detained a couple of people as a part of an investigation. However, moments into the detainment, one of the suspects did something stupid.
Mind getting that for me? And then David, if you want to have a seat right here for me, please.
Right.
Union 403, pursuit. We're going northbound on Denver. And left 11th Street.
Miguel Hernandez tried to run from the cops and might have been successful if not for this citizen.
Hispanic male, black t-shirt, gray shorts.
Oh, fuck. Man, bro. Man, homie. Fuck. Oh. Bro, I didn't
Hey, get his name.
Oh, man.
Very 70, you can say northbound Denver from 11.
Hey, can we...
Fuck, man.
Thanks for being around.
Bro. I'm sorry, homie.
Union 403, he's in custody.
The brave guy took him down and let the cops take over. He didn't even look back and calmly proceeded with his day. Now that's what you call an alpha male. However, this isn't the last time a bystander helped the cop chase down a suspect. On the 25th of July 2018, Officer Austin Williams was dispatched to a gas station about a disoriented man who was walking around asking people for water. After asking a couple of people, the officer finally got to him.
How you guys doing? You guys just getting off of work? What? You guys just getting off of work? Okay, you both have Summit Remodeling shirts on, or renovation?
Yeah.
Is it Trabajo?
Yeah.
Okay. We're just looking for a guy that had a gray shirt, but he had something else on the front, so thanks. No, you're good, thank you. 246, I'll be out with them. We're gonna be right by the pumps on the west side. How you doing, man? Hey, somebody called and said they were worried about you, said you were asking for water or something?
The situation soon escalated as the suspect tried to fight the cop. However, he had no idea that he was about to be taken to the cleaner.
Are you doing okay? Sorry? Hey, don't touch me. Dude. Come here. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Step it up. Thanks, guys.
Emiliano Medina punched the cop and even tried to get his gun. Thankfully, the bystander came out rushing and delivered one of the nastiest body slams to take care of him. This person did a great job, but the next bystanders even put their lives in danger.
Come on, put your hand behind your back. It'll be over soon. Put your hand behind your back.
On the 13th of May 2021, Deputy Anthony Zimmerer with the Volusia County Sheriff's Office pulled over a truck as the vehicle was swerving between lanes and also nearly struck him. However, as soon as he pulled him over, he started to act erratically.
What are you doing? Who? Come here. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Calm down. What's going on? No. Calm down. Calm down. What is it? What are you doing? You're crazy. You're going crazy here. Call it. Okay. Call the police. Call it. We are. What is going on? Because you almost crashed into me. Hold on a second. Calm down. What's your name?
Frampadilla.
Frampadilla.
The deputy realized that the suspect might be intoxicated, therefore, he proceeded to arrest him. However, he had no idea what was about to happen.
No. You're going to stay right here. Come back here a second. Come back here a second. Hey. No, sir. Come back here, man. Come on. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back, man. Put your hands behind your back. Stop. Calm down. Don't do that.
Frank started to resist, and that's when the deputy's body cam got turned off. He struck the officer in his head and even elbowed him. Seeing the struggle, two kind bystanders got out of their vehicle and helped the officer gain control of the lunatic. Shortly after, another deputy arrived and tried to bring the situation under control.
Hey, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Come on. Put your hand behind your back. It'll be over soon. behind your back.
They're gonna kill me.
Nobody's gonna kill you.
They wanna kill me. It ain't working, buddy. It ain't working. They wanna kill me.
Wow, you got both on? Calm down, we got one custody. You okay, sir? You bleeding?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh, I am. You're bleeding?
One of the bystanders was even bleeding after this incident, but remained committed to the cause.
You good?
Yeah.
Everybody okay?
We're going to rescue.
Hey! Relax. Relax.
I'm in my face.
Well, nobody hit you in your face. Relax. Sit up.
That's on me, buddy. You hit me. You hit me.
Sit on your butt. Get up and sit on your butt.
Help me!
Get up.
Help me! Help me! Look it up on me! You okay? I don't hear you, man.
Taser deployment?
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah.
Help me! Where'd it go?
That's right there.
Here. Help me! Help me!
Where's the car?
Hey!
Check him. I got blood all over me.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Don't hit me at all. Hey, broke my brand new glass. Hey, hey.
Son of a bitch.
You check my house.
Get in the car here.
Don't
even.
Check your heart.
Check him.
Check your heart.
Once Frank was handcuffed, the deputies went over to one of the kind bystanders and asked him about what happened earlier.
What happened?
I was at the intersection and they started fighting. I guess he resisted.
Oh, okay. So you're just a witness bystander?
Witness. I pulled in here. This is his truck and the dog jumped out, so I put the dog back in the truck.
Oh, okay.
So
Can I get...
Yeah, I'll give you my... I ain't going nowhere. This is a gentleman that helped maintain him over there in that truck right over there.
Okay.
But I was
You good, sir?
Your officer was just talking to him.
Yeah?
He shoved your officer, tried to run away. Your officer grabbed his hand, punched your officer.
Both of them did an outstanding job. As if they were not present at the scene, things could have turned out horribly wrong for the poor cop.
Well, got turned off in the fight. Yeah, he did nothing. I was sitting at the light. He was talking to him.
No.
The guy tried to run away. He grabbed his hand and swung at your officer. You okay, everybody?
to be nice. He's not
I would like to see, he'd seen everything.
He came out pretty quick, though, out of that truck.
Yeah,
so
he was
like, I didn't know if he had something in there.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, you good?
Does he have any probes in him? He's got 3 of them.
Maybe. He took 2 cartridges.
Yeah, the first one only put 1 in.
One in, so I hit him with the second cartridge.
We're not going on. Hi, Mama. Hi, little Mama. It's a good girl.
It's not working?
Actually, the first shot you fired only put 1 in him.
Yeah,
the missed.
Yes. He came out of the car wanting to check daddy.
Yeah.
Next, see how a routine stop quickly turns into a nightmare when a cop's true nature is revealed.
You gotta do what you gotta do. We got calls on it.
Somebody called it on you driving erratic.
Erratic driver.
Headed home?
The person driving the car was Lower Township, Lieutenant John Chu. Instead of dealing with him like a normal citizen, the officer soon contacted his supervisor to discuss the situation at hand.
Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. My mic's live, so you know, at this point. I mean, my camera. We had an erratic driver call. Lieutenant Chu. We got him on a 38 Honeysuckle and Idell. I'm in charge right now. I just wanted to call and let you know. I'm not saying that yet. I haven't went up to the. Nucius went up to the car. I kind of stayed back.
Did the caller?
I was behind him. I was behind you. Did you get any? Yes. We gotta do what we gotta do. We're gonna have to lock him up if he's 450. You told him to just hang tight. You didn't observe any alcohol in the thing or anything. I know you probably didn't. It's a high truck. Is there an odor yet or anything?
No.
John Chu was a 23-year veteran of the force, and both of the officers were puzzled when confronted with this situation. On the other hand, John appeared visibly intoxicated, and the matters were about to get even worse.
Yeah, we're not going to mute our cameras at all or anything. Okay. Absolutely. Yep. All right, see ya. We're going to have to pull him out. We can't mute our cameras. We can't do anything. Let's hope, hopefully he's all right. Safe to drive. We're just coming in. Let's see. So we had the erratic driver call on you. I guess Nucius had some observation. We have to handle this like anything else. He's going to ask you to step out. We already talked to Lieutenant Prioli. All right. He's gonna make sure you're safe to operate the vehicle.
I have to drive half a mile.
I understand, but everything's recorded now, sir. You know that. We got to handle it how we have to handle it.
At this point, we realized the significance of the body cameras, as things could have been a lot different if they were not on. Shortly after, the lieutenant was forced to exit his vehicle.
Can you step out, sir? He's just going to talk to you. You know how it is. He's going to ask you some questions, make sure you're all right.
I'm fine.
Can you do me a favor? Can you just take your hat off for me, please, sir? Can you just take your hat off? Feet together, hands down your side.
LT, let's get him off the... We don't want to do it in the middle of the road here. Let's get him off the side. I'm going to kill my lights too, all right? Just put the back on. Right, LT, let's get you out of the middle of the road. We don't want you in the middle of the road here. Let's go off to the side.
LT, just go check your eyes real quick. Hands on your side, feet together. You see dip my finger? I want you to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Just your eyes. Don't move your head for me, all right?
The other officer then proceeded to conduct some field sobriety tests on the lieutenant, and just one test into the proceedings, things weren't looking any good for him.
All right.
I have a call on hold. Can you do that at 21?
Is it urgent?
Actually, did anybody attempt to call?
Just 2 tests later, the lieutenant realized that he was too drunk to even perform these. Therefore, he asked the officers to give him some favor.
Do you not wish to complete the test, sir? You got to get your hand off the truck, sir. Ready? I'll give it to you again. Hands together, feet down at your side. You're going to raise either leg of your choice. Approximately. You're going to keep your foot parallel to the ground. And you're going to count. 1001, 1002, 1003. While you're counting, I want you to look down at your toe. Keep both knees locked out. You understand?
You know what?
Hold on, so, LT. You don't want to complete the test?
No, I don't.
Okay. You want to give it? You don't want to complete the test, sir?
No.
All right. Sure, you know we don't want to be put in this position.
You know what, John? I get it.
You don't have your weapon on you or anything? You don't have any firearms?
No, it's
stuff I gotta ask, Sarge. Or LT.
Shit, no.
Okay.
No.
All right.
The officers were feeling so ashamed to do something right. Any other person, and this could have been a straightforward arrest. However, the lieutenant thought he was too entitled to be held accountable for his mistakes.
All right, nothing personal, our safety and yours. You know what we have to do. I just want to check to make sure you don't have anything on you, all right?
You know what, John? Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
All right, can you walk back to this car with us, please?
No, you know what?
What's here?
I would love to know who called.
You can find that out. You know that. You can find out. I don't know who called. I do not know, but you know you'll be able to find that out. We did not know we were looking for this truck, sir. Came out as an erratic driver. So with all respect, can we get you back there so we can get you off the street, get away from this?
I'm not going back to PD.
I'll tell you at this point, our hands are tied. I mean, I hope you understand.
I totally get it.
The officers made it clear to him that their hands were tied. If this wasn't being recorded on body cams, the lieutenant would likely be heading home by now.
Let me ask you this. Can I have 20 minutes?
Sir, you know we cannot do that. Everything is, sir, everything's on
No, I
camera.
get it. I totally get it.
See, people are starting to drive by it. LT, let's get you out of here, okay? Can you come with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go in the back of Mike's car. We'll get you out of here. Make sure
you know what?
Safe. What's up? I can't let you get in the car. You know that.
Well, then you drive it.
Well, if you have someone on scene, we can get it. I see Mr. Eccles here. We can try to get him to
drive my truck home, please.
His keys are in it. We'll handle that. LT, we'll handle that. All right. Do front and search him. Okay.
What can I do, man?
Not much any of us can do, unfortunately. We can't do that, Mike. Yeah, just do me a favor, hang tight, all right?
John was taken back to the police cruiser where he was to be taken to the police station, but his entitlement was not stopping anytime soon.
LT, you know you can't do that, sir. We can't have you in the front seat.
I can't have you in the front seat.
We're not going to cuff you in the back, okay? We're going to do it in the front, all right?
Are you serious?
Yeah, sir, you understand this. You would hate to be in our position too. John, please, John. Please, John. John, please. We'll get you the help you need. Let's just, come on. You know we don't want to do this to you. All right, well, we gotta get you. We gotta get this process up. People are starting to come. We're all gonna get. You know what? Other people responding out here. Sir, I would like you. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna get you behind this door so no one sees. Mike's gonna put the cuffs on you in the back.
No, there's no cuffs.
Yeah, what have to do? We have policies and procedures. Let me call the LT. You can shut the door for now. Oh man.
The cops thought that they didn't need to cuff him, but his supervisor soon instructed him to follow every protocol. Once again, John wasn't happy at all with this thing.
We gotta cuff him in the front. We can do it in the front, but we gotta do it. LT, we just talked to Lieutenant Perilli. We have to, in the front, we'll do it right here. Don't have to do it behind your back. Okay? Please cooperate
John,
with us.
come on.
John, we don't want this to turn into anything more. You know that. We don't want it, but we cannot lose our jobs. You understand, sir? You're my first sergeant. Thank you.
John did resist at first, but eventually gave in after the officer's constant pleading. The officer went over to search his car for any alcohol or narcotic.
You come over here, Rob. Not much. There was nothing we could do. We would have. He's my first sergeant. I have to get it towed. I have to tell it.
The officer mentioned it multiple times that John was his first sergeant, and it was evident that he had made the arrest with a heavy heart. Soon they proceeded to take him to the police station where he was tested for alcohol, and his blood alcohol level came out at 0.36%, which is 4 times the legal limit. He was charged with driving under the influence, and he pled guilty to this charge, which cost him $689 in fine and a revoked license for 7 months. Well, this confrontation was pretty much respectful, but the next dispute between these officers will leave you stunned.
So I got a call to go to. I can't go to the car because y'all want to play stupid childish game. It ain't because of me, man. I got nothing to do with that.
On the 16th of July 2022, Columbus police officers arrived at the Muskogee County Jail with their detainees to discover that the jail was closed for them. Surprisingly, the Sheriff's County officer had changed the first-come, first-served policy and instead chose to book sheriff's deputies' prisoners first, followed by the state troopers, and then the police officer. Now, the police officers considered this rule highly discriminatory as they were made to wait outside the jail.
Hey, Snipes, they're still denying us. God bless America. They won't let us in.
They won't let y'all in. They won't let me in. Ain't that right?
No, you go in there before us, I'm gonna raise hell.
Watch this.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna file a complaint, a legitimate complaint.
That might look good. A mean bun, go at home. Boom.
Out of there. Central, SB1, please.
Lieutenant Nesser about to get a complaint. 100%. That is the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen in my life.
Hey.
What do you think? How my legs so bad?
Things got even more worse when a sheriff's deputy arrived later and went straight inside, cutting the line. This behavior was set to cause an uproar among the cops.
Wait a minute.
Oh, don't yell it. Don't start yelling. Hey, come on.
All right, I'm gonna file a complaint.
That's fine. That's fine. Good, how are you? Tell them, y'all have directives, I have directives. Sheriff says ain't nobody coming in, only 5 at a time, SO and GSP has priority.
So, SO has priority, even
GSP and then you guys. I mean, this is beyond my control. I don't have anything, so don't yell at me. All right. All right. As soon as that last one gets cleared, I'm going to bring in 5.
Hey, yeah, unless another SO unit shows up.
This is not my decision.
Because I'm about to have a stroke.
Time went on and the officers were stranded outside, leading to great frustration displayed by some of the cops.
Guess what? You want to...
This is a failure of justice.
And the jail does not like us, so we have 5 people sitting here outside waiting. It's wonderful. The sheriff is very pissed with us, okay? And he runs the jail, so.
Soon, there was even more drama, as one of the police officers parked his car just right behind the deputy. This led the deputy to go on a loud and painful rant.
Them goddamn supervisors can.
I understand. I get that.
So I can get the out the way. All right, so I got a call to go to. I can't go to the car because y'all want to play stupid ass childish game. It ain't because of me, man. I got nothing to do with that. Sarge, I got nothing to do with that in there. It ain't my goddamn call. It's between the sheriff and the guy that works over there. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Move the goddamn car, or I'm gonna move the myself.
Go move it. How you gonna move it? Move it.
Move the goddamn car, man.
Moving the car.
Why? Huh?
He's in that part.
You're acting like a bunch of goddamn kids.
The situation was now starting to heat up, as one of the officers went back to get his weapon. The deputy, on the other hand, remained vocal, adding fuel to the fire.
I'm gonna go get my stuff because this is getting stupid. I'm not gonna be de-armed outside of the jail.
You need to get up here. Somebody get this goddamn car so I can get out. They want to play games, but y'all ain't letting them in, so they don't want to let me out. I hope I don't see you getting your ass whooped on the street, because I'm going to drive the by, and you can tell your goddamn supervisor and everybody else I sit there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do there. Do it! I'll see you over the car, because I got a goddamn car to go to, and you don't want to move the goddamn car. Huh? Yeah, don't stop for me. Don't stop for me.
Well, we might argue that the officers were in the wrong, as it technically wasn't the fault of the sheriff's deputy. Soon, the poor deputy had to call his chief to find a solution out of this problem.
I don't know, but I'm probably gonna quit. This is so stupid.
Back it up so we don't have to bring his ass.
Listen, man, I'm only doing what my supervisor told me. I understand. This is ridiculous, and I hate that I'm dealing with.
but you're going to have to talk to the sergeant over there.
No, I'll be talking to the chief. Hey, Chief, I'm sorry. We got a situation over here. We got CPD won't let our guys out, and they're about to go to blows. I'm asking your CPD officer to back up his car, and he's saying that his supervisor told him not to let him.
And again, no one on our side is threatening.
We're having a tit for tat over here. Hold on. Roll down your window.
The officer who was blocking the deputy's car claimed that he was instructed by his supervisors to do so. He was constantly under the pump as even more deputies arrived on the scene.
We gotta stop playing these games. This is retarded.
Yes.
I know most of us are kind of at a standstill. Do I have anybody on Forest Road reference to 7511?
Hey, Sarge, we got it.
Headquarters, we're all standing on the wall at the jail.
What car is it? Hey, move your car, bro.
Fantastic.
All right, I don't get who your sergeant is.
Hey, he's with the chief.
Okay.
Sarge, he's with the chief. He's with the chief. Sarge.
What's your name?
Got there and started rolling up and they shut it right before I got there.
Give him a second. I hear you.
What is in the Sally Port? Yes, sir.
Hey, go ahead and back it up. All right.
After some pressure, the officer decided to reverse his car out of the situation. However, just then, the sergeant arrived out of nowhere and escalated the situation.
I try to get through, and they immediately, halfway open it, shut it on me. And I hear through there's a deputy standing next to me on the radio, that female officer's trying to get into the door. Do not let her in that door. Do not let any officer through that door.
From PD.
From the jailer. The jailers are saying that through their radio. So they won't even let us through the door. There's one person inside there, and now they booked the sheriff guys out. Now he's like screaming at us to move our vehicles. They won't even let any of our guys in. They won't book any of our guys. They won't even let us in to use the bathroom, nothing. Nothing.
I think this is where.
This is it.
This is as bad as it can get.
Like, we can't principle someone's crime, man.
This is as bad as it's
pretty bad, dude. Because
this
is really
that deputy was saying, I'm about to arrest you for obstruction.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
This guy's got a call, but then my sergeant's telling me not to move.
Right. I have this.
And then when I started backing up, he told me to stop again.
What about arrested all of them for not doing their job?
Right. Okay.
This is
crazy.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
The Columbus police officers were getting increasingly agitated as they had their detainees alongside them. A couple of officers expressed their anger and frustrations as they appeared visibly upset.
I really wish this is not my car right there, dude. I'm gonna leave the keys in there, dude. I really not wanting to be a part of to get charged with a crime, dude, for a stand, dude. I'm telling you right now, bro.
I'm transporting.
Possession Schedule 2, obstruction, and drug-related objects.
So far, it's all felons. All right, get in your car, pull your people outside the fence.
Get in your car, pull your prisoner out the fence.
Just let her go home. Write me a damn court date and let me go to court.
All CPD prisoners at the jail, just leave me out there on in between the street, between the building of the SO and the CPD. We'll have our meeting there.
Just have a seat. Watch your head, okay?
This is sad, man. They do.
Watch your legs, okay?
The agony continued for the officers as despite staying for hours outside the facility, they were not allowed inside. Eventually, the officers decided to take their prisoners to the 6th Avenue, and realizing the sad condition, they had to release them with court summons.
I threatened to arrest me and Fairbanks for obstruction, and then Lockhart, and also said he was going to ram the car. So.
Oh yeah, he said he's going to run into the car.
So I mean.
He's going to pass right by us if he ever sees us getting our ass beat on the street.
Rock bottom.
Finally, this video exposes an officer who takes things way too far, only to face the consequences of his actions as the truth comes to light.
You don't gotta, hey, say boss, wrong move. Let's go. I said go. What the hell is wrong with you walking up? No, baby, no, it's New Year's. Don't do that. New Year's. Hey, nah, you go get out my parking lot. I want you in the street. Let's go. They ain't have to ask you that many times. Boss, I'm telling you, man, let's go.
Nobody finna do nothing, man. Walk.
Officer Avery Willis and Kenya McCarty were seen threatening the poor guy to leave the space without any reason. Officer McCarty repeatedly activated her taser in front of Muriel. He already seemed to be under so much stress while walking away.
I'm telling you.
Stop one more time, put you on your ass, man. I promise. Come on, keep it going.
Let's go, in the street.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Wherever you gotta go, go. I'm not, hey, come back around here. Come back around here.
I don't got time. Finna go to jail for public drunk. I'm telling you, that's what's finna happen. Okay. Sir, first and last warning, get off the light. First and last warning, get off my light. Let's go. He like, stupid, nah, he finna get off my light, take a Waffle House. Let's go, I want you out my grass. Hey, they been doing that. They called me and Knots just came off of. Bro, while we was out there, I'm talking about, them ain't no fireworks. I just in Waffle House parking lot, and he gonna be Clement's problem.
Things didn't end there, because then the cops decided to chase Muriel on wheels. There was no obvious reason for going back to him, but what followed next will leave you stunned.
1023.
$5.38.
1023. Give me your left arm. Give me your left arm.
Okay. All
right. Stay down. Give me your left arm.
Stop! Stop resisting!
Lay flat. Lay down flat on your stomach. Lay down flat. All right, stop.
Stop!
Give me your right hand. Give me your right hand.
Muriel wasn't resisting during the arrest as 3 officers had pinned him down. Still, Officer McCarty unreasonably used the stun gun on him several times. You won't believe what these cops did next.
That's the cuff.
All right, relax your right arm. Put your right arm behind your.
Let's go! Oh, you finna get it again! You finna get it again!
Man, stop me! Man, stop! Stop!
Hey, you grab my tape. Okay. Stop moving. Right. Stop moving!
What you grabbing?
Alright. Get your baton out. Use your baton to pry his arm.
He ain't going nowhere.
Extend it.
Come here, y'all ready?
Ooh.
There you go. Come on. 4, 3, 2. Five.
Even though Muriel was lying helpless on the ground, officers were still using a stun gun. Were they trying to tase him to death? But their ruthless behavior didn't end there, as the ugliest part was about to come.
All right. Hey, nah, let him. Let him sound the ground. Let him get. Right here. Cardi.
Cardi. None on this side. None on the back pockets. Motherfucker, turn over.
Y'all got him in the car?
Nope.
I'm saying, like,
check his pocket right there.
All right, something in that pocket.
Come on now. You want me to go?
You want to keep trying to kick me?
Hey, y'all got it. Okay. Now we get you get up.
He was looking at the cops with pain in his eye. Little did he know he was looking at those who murdered that night. The cops then proceeded to put him in the back of the police cruiser.
All right. Hey, now, hold him still real quick. I'm gonna fix that leg situation right now. Hey, nah, fix it. I'm gonna fix that leg situation right now.
extended stay, Sarge. Hey,
oh, get in, watch your head. Come on, get in.
Sir.
Here, grab his. You have to grab him by the arm. Grab him right here under his arm.
Shit, he about to take my shit.
Come on, get your legs in.
Y'all pull it back.
Okay, I got the door.
Pull it back. I need to get his
We can work with him up there.
Let's work about it. Willis, go over there.
He's gonna hit his head if we close.
This night, after placing Muriel inside the car, they forgot about him and chatted for a long time. Officers Avery Willis, Kenya McCarty, and James Land were all involved in the ruthless arrest of Keith Muriel.
Tell him don't open that door.
Look, the windows down.
Back in that car. Sorry, I promise you we ain't had no choice. Go look at him. Okay. Tell me you go take these.
At the car, you go get him.
And you go get him by yourself. We'll take all the handcuffs off, and you put the handcuffs on.
He off something.
Sorry, he off something.
Realistically, he is off something right now because the way he look at you, you can tell like he'll
just
stare
look at you like this, and you'll be talking. He just looking. So we walked them all the way over there to Waffle House in the parking lot, Sergeant. We came back over here, finna get ready to go 10-8. He walks back over here. Security said he done told him at least 8 times to stop harassing the people that was parked over here. He kept coming back and forth. Now when we walked him over there to Waffle House, we came right back over here after we told him not come back over here.
Officer McCarty accused him of staring at him, and they all giggled about his arrest. But that night was the last night of Keith Muriel, as he later died in police custody. Former officers Avery Willis, Kenya McCarty, and James Land were called by a grand jury. According to court documents, McCarty is charged with second-degree murder, and Land is charged with manslaughter. The indictment for Willis has not yet been released. Hinds County Sheriff Tyree Jones said Land was released from jail after posting a $75,000 bond. McCarty bonded out on $150,000. Officer Land had not been arrested. Muriel's family has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the officers involved. Surprisingly, this isn't the last time cops made a fatal mistake.
Hey, lady, get over here.
On the 23rd of June 2023, officers were dispatched to an apartment complex for a disturbance involving a woman who was damaging property at the apartment complex. But you won't believe what she did as soon as the officer tried to have a conversation with her.
Hey, lady, get over here. Get over here.
This 46-year-old woman, later identified as Melissa Perez, started running towards her apartment, and she quickly locked herself inside. Officers tried to communicate with her through the window in her courtyard. Instead of replying normally, she did something shocking.
You're gonna get shot!
Shoot me! You ain't got no warrant!
Door!
No!
Officers observed that this female grabbed a hammer inside the apartment. One officer drew his weapon and also notified dispatch that he had the woman at gunpoint so that additional officers could arrive at the scene.
Hey, hold on. You ain't got no warrant!
Let's go. Move. Go, get him. Hey, watch out.
Hey!
Back up!
Hold on.
You ain't got no warrant!
Oh, okay, watch out. Go, get him. Hey, watch out.
Two officers jumped over the railing at Melissa and ran forward with the hammer towards the window, striking it and shattering it. One of the officers drew his firearm and at her. At this time, two other officers shot Melissa, and what happens next is horrible.
Hey, so if we have all this evidence... Hold on, B, hold on. You ain't got no warrant!
Back up!
You ain't got no warrant!
Go, get him. Hey, watch out.
EMS arrived at the scene as soon as she was taken into custody, but Melissa was pronounced dead after midnight. Well, this victim got unlucky, but the same couldn't be said about this next case. On the 3rd of February 2024, officers were dispatched to a location by Harris County Sheriff's Office. They received a call where the responder claimed that someone had broken into their house. Deputies responded to a reported break-in at an apartment, but it was secure. Shortly after, they investigated another nearby break-in, finding signs of forced entry. That was when this scary night started.
I'm gonna tell you, check a right check down.
Sheriff's Office! Here, Shots fired!
After some seconds passed, a woman with a gun approached the door. The deputies fired, and the cop at the scene opened fire at her. It continued till there was no movement from inside.
I'm gonna tell you, check a right check down.
Sheriff's Office! Here, let's go down that one a little bit.
Where's Ted? Go down, go down. Go down. Charles Paul, we need people, shots fired.
It's unsettling to see those meant to protect and serve fall so far from their duty, but it's crucial to shine a light on these injustices. Finally, here's an officer who managed to escalate not only his aggressive behavior, but the already tense situation as well. On March 8, 2020, a young woman and her father stopped when they saw a man lying on the ground near the intersection of a street and railroad tracks. The man told the girl that he had been hit by a car. Soon they contacted 911, and within minutes, police officers arrived on the scene.
I don't know what happened. We was driving by, the man's laying here. He says somebody hit him with a car. He's obviously been drinking, but he needs some help, so I didn't want to leave until somebody got here.
I appreciate you. And when you came here, you didn't see anybody else around? Or?
You know what? There was a white vehicle on the tracks, and I think they saw him about the same time we did.
Okay.
But they went on.
But you didn't see a vehicle around or anything like that? Okay.
But his head's all busted up, and he said he hurt.
Why don't you guys go ahead and pull up to give room for the ambulance?
We're going to go on. We just wait.
Well, I need your information real quick.
What information?
Just your information real quick. Give me 1 second.
Patrol Officer Billy White approached the Good Samaritans and instructed them to make way for the ambulance. However, things soon escalated, and what he did next will leave you stunned.
Can you just pull the vehicle up for a second?
It's not my car.
Jesus Christ. Give me your IDs and I'll run it now. Everybody's got to make shit rocket science. You got your ID on you?
It's not my car.
You have your ID on you.
No, I do not. Why are you yelling at me whenever I'm
Because
just
you're not listening. You're not listening. I'm trying to get the ambulance here so we can get off the railroad tracks.
And we're going home.
I need your ID.
I don't have an ID.
What's your name?
I'm not giving it to you.
I'm gonna put your hands behind your back. I'm gonna arrest you. God damn. Let's make everything difficult, please. You want to go sit in the county jail because you want to be an idiot.
I don't have an ID on me, just like
No, you don't want to give me your name, so you said arrest you. So good Lord. Let's make difficult. Makes sense.
I want to see your supervisor.
Put him in your car. Pat him down and put him in your car.
See your supervisor. Have I committed a crime?
Yes, you have. Obstructing justice.
Instead of appreciating them for staying with the victim, the officer just unlawfully arrested him. And just when you think the worst had already happened, he's just getting started.
If I haven't been suspected of a crime.
I know, I just got called about this guy.
About him. Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to help.
All right.
And the guy's yelling at me. That's what's the matter with the police force nowadays, man.
Well, let's get this figured out. And
I did absolutely nothing but called to help this guy out, and I'm sitting here in cuffs. That's all I did.
Well, what happened? What happened
I don't know. We pulled up, and the guy's laying in the middle of the road, so we called 911.
Copy 28 of a witness.
Asking me for ID, which I told him I do not have, and I haven't been suspected of committing a crime.
What's your name?
It's Aaron.
Okay.
But there's absolutely no reason to ID me when I haven't done anything. I'm just trying to help a guy.
Whenever you called about it, did you?
I didn't even call.
Oh.
My daughter called. I was out there with the man, making sure he was all right. I want your supervisor out here, by the way. Get your sergeant
He's out here.
All right. Go ahead. That's why people record this stuff. You know that, right? You're breaking my constitutional rights by arresting me for committing no crime. I wasn't impeding an investigation.
All right. Well, I don't know what was going on there, so.
Nothing. We called to get the guy some help, and I'm in cuffs.
All right. Well, let me go talk to them, and hopefully we'll be able to get you out of here. Okay.
Also run a Aaron W.
There you go. That's me.
Date of birth for you in a moment.
Your guy was just being.
Aaron, listen, if you want to see I'll send you to the county jail. I'm asking for cooperation.
Shortly after, Officer White talked to his daughter while the EMS took care of the guy. Surprisingly, none of the officers spoke about this illegal arrest as they continued their duty.
Who is this guy to you, ma'am? Who is he to you?
He's my dad.
Why is he acting like this when I'm trying to get people off the railroad tracks for safety reasons?
No, sir, I'm sorry.
I just need to know who we are. That's all I'm doing. I just asking him for his name, and he don't want to give it to me.
We were just trying to get this man some help.
Ma'am, I appreciate that, but at the same time, why cause one problem when we're trying to fix another? You know what I'm saying?
I understand, sir.
Century, copy 28 of a witness. They pulled up right after he was down. They didn't see anything, but just first ones on scene. B-Boy K King 92678. Boy King 92678. Copy 27.
The officer was still hell-bent on obtaining the guy's ID as he approached him once again, this time with an even more aggressive demeanor.
Also run a Aaron W. I'll get a date of birth for you in a moment. Aaron, wait. Aaron, listen, if you want to see, I'll send you to the county jail. I'm asking for your cooperation here.
For what?
I've got squad cars on railroad tracks. I'm trying to get them off of it because you don't want to listen. I'm asking for your cooperation and you don't want to give it to me.
You know what my cooperation was? Calling and getting this man some help.
Okay, so we're going to cause another problem by not clearing the railroad tracks? I'm asking you to pull forward.
Not my car.
And then I'm asking for your name so you guys can get out of here so we can pull forward.
At all. For no reason. You're asking.
That makes sense. Stupid. This guy just wants to be an idiot.
Despite being wrong, the officer was stubborn and kept pressing the man for no good reason. At this point, he was acting like an entitled brat, and his tyranny was about to get even worse.
Time can kill somebody. The matter of seconds can kill somebody.
I have no idea what happened to him, no more than you do.
I understand that. I'm trying to get people off the railroad tracks.
And I'm trying to go home. I just want to help the guy.
Then just help me get to the
end of the... I don't owe you anything. I don't know what your problem is.
My problem is...
Guess what? I'm clear, right? I've lived here my entire life. I want your name, your card.
It's Billy White. My badge number's 429.
Because there'll be a complaint filed. I guarantee you.
You know what? If you're going to file a complaint, we'll just charge you. Stay in there. We'll give you something. We'll give you something to file a complaint on.
You know it's shit, right?
Well, I got to take you up there, I guess.
I know. It's not your fault, pal. I'm not mad at you. I actually got angry because he was yelling at me for no reason at all. I'm just trying to help somebody. I'm clear, I'm valid, I got nothing against me, and I've been here all my life in Centralia, Illinois. Same house for 20 years, pal. But I don't have to put up with somebody yelling at me when I'm trying to help somebody, and that's what it amounts to. He got aggressive with me, he's yelling, he's demanding things, and I don't have to give him anything. I've committed no crime here.
Nabolsky, can you get by or no?
So take me to the police station. What you gonna charge me with? What crime is he charging me with, do you know?
I don't know yet.
That's because there was no crime, pal. You know that.
Centralia 456, I'll be 95. PD1.
I wasn't impeding an investigation. I don't know any more about it than you guys do.
I gave your smokes and stuff to her.
It's my daughter.
The poor guy kept pleading his case through the other officers, but no one was willing to listen. Officer White desperately needed to be disciplined for losing control and escalating a simple issue.
There was no lawful commands given because I wasn't under suspicion of a crime, nor was I under the suspicion of committing a crime. There was no reason for him to be aggressive with me at all. And he was still aggressive at the car. So he said if I'm going to file a report against him, he's going to charge me. That's why we're going to the police station. Now see, you guys can't be all bad, man. God damn it, you just can't be. I have a hard time believing that you all act like that.
No, when a cop asks you your name, you have to tell him. It's a state
lawful order.
No, it's a state law. I gave you a lawful order. Stand over here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have no idea to give you.
Back. I asked for your name. You said I don't have to give it to you. I'm leaving.
I want to see the state code where it says I have to give you my name if I'm not.
It's a state law. Everything I'm saying is recorded. It's a state law.
Yeah?
Yes. A white car hit me. Don't you want me to be able to establish who was in the car? From my standpoint,
I can understand.
I have to, Aaron. Listen, I have to by state law. I have to know who you are. I have to know who's reporting it. He might wake up and say, "This guy in this white car got out and hit me." I can say I talked to this guy. This guy's the caller. I can say that there was nothing. If you're avoiding me, well, I don't know that. But what I'm saying is,
I was just there.
But to be honest with you, Aaron, my biggest concern is trains. There was a train backing up. My bumper's on the railroad tracks. I had to stop short because he's laying on the ground. I wanted to make sure. I understand that.
That's why we ended up seeing it.
But there are switches, and he was backing up. But what I'm saying is,
I got my slippers on, man.
I got you, buddy. Listen to me real quick, okay? I've had a long day. I've done this for.
I've had a long day.
I've done this for 12 hours. So all I'm saying is I appreciate you calling us.
I got no disrespect for you, pal.
Listen, all I got to do is my job.
Officer White kept going back and forth with him, but he was still not ready to apologize as he considered his actions were appropriate. Surprisingly, he wasn't able to name the law he was following.
I don't owe you anything.
When I show up, you actually do by state law. I hate to say that, but I have.
Show me the law then. Show me the law where Illinois says that you have to ID.
When a cop shows up on a crime, potential crime scene, accident scene, whatever it is, I have the right to know who's there.
I want to see the law where it says.
I have that right.
I want to see the law. Can I not see it? Can you not pull it up? Can you not plot it on your phone and say, Aaron Flanagan, here's the law, so next time I will know?
It's case law. If you want to wait here long enough for me to go research it and pull it up, I'll do it.
No, so you should already have that, right?
All you want to do is argue, man.
I don't want to argue. I just want you to know that people have a right.
I'm telling you what the law is.
Constitutional rights.
Aaron, I'm telling you what the law is. Listen, I'm telling you
what
the...
Are you a lawyer? I mean, you know this for a fact?
See, like I said, all you...
Just let me go, all right?
You're free to go. All you want to do is argue. So that's obvious.
And what's your name?
It's Billy White.
Billy White?
I've already told you 3 times, man.
You know what? I got a brain tumor, and all you did was stress me out, so...
Centray, is his right up front or out back?
Fortunately, no charges were filed against him, and he was released. It's uncertain if he filed a complaint against the officer, but we hope he got justice. This cop learned his mistake pretty soon, but these tyrants needed to be disciplined by this auditor.
You have no legitimate purpose to be here. You need to exit this space. You may stand outside.
In August 2023, First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes decided to conduct a First Amendment audit of the New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision. From the get-go, things were complicated.
Yes, ma'am. I don't need any help at the moment. I don't need any help at the moment, ma'am.
Okay, you cannot be here if you're not here to see anyone for parole.
There's a sign that says for visitors. I'm here to do a FOIL request for some public documents.
Are you recording?
I'm taking some pictures and video.
Okay, you cannot do that.
Why can't I do that? There was a lot of signs up front. None of them said that there was no pictures or videos allowed.
We do not take photos in here.
What'd you say?
I'm Parole Officer Franklin. There's no one here in this building, and we are not taking photos in here. The FOIL request can be made on the website. You don't need.
I could do it in person though, right?
No, we don't do a FOIL request here.
Why not? You're the agency with the records.
FOIL request here. You can request that online with the link. So I will ask you to leave because we cannot have any filming in here.
So the only reason you're asking me to leave is because I'm recording?
Am I making myself clear?
Ma'am, you are very clear. I can hear you perfectly fine. I just, you're not my parole officer. I don't have a parole officer, and you don't have no authority over me. So I would ask that you de-escalate a little bit and talk to me with some respect, the same way I've been talking to you with respect, ma'am.
I'm talking to you respect.
Do I make myself clear? Is that talking to somebody with respect, ma'am?
Not a problem. You want us to keep standing here?
You don't like it, do you?
Sean wasn't to be intimidated by the parole officer as he stood his ground. However, she called some of her fellow officers who were about to be schooled on the law.
How you doing? Hey, how are you?
All right. So this gentleman is requesting for a FOIL. I explained to him, FOILs are not done here. They're done through a request online. He's recording us. He's not on parole. I've asked him to leave. He won't leave.
What seems to be the problem? I'm just taking some pictures and video in the publicly accessible area, sir. Okay. May I get your name?
Once he crossed that threshold, he's trespassing.
I'm trespassing? How am I trespassing? This is a public lobby. Can I just get your names and badge numbers?
If you're not on parole and you have no business here.
None of the 3 parole officers could indicate the law that Sean was breaking. They kept showcasing their incompetence, but one proved to be a little more challenging than the rest.
You have business here.
What's your business?
I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story. This is a publicly accessible area. This is a lobby. I'm working on a story on the New York State Department of Correction and Community Supervision.
Okay. They have a unit that deals with if you want information from DOCCS that they can provide that to.
Oh, I'm sure they do have a unit that provides information. I just like to go randomly and unexpectedly to public offices and publicly accessible offices and conduct my investigation. May I get your names and badge numbers?
Presley, 1939.
What would you say, sir?
Presley, 1939.
Preston? And your name?
I'm P.O. Wilford 9.
You're the one that said I was trespassing. I'd like to know who says I'm trespassing.
I'm not giving my information.
Why would that? Are you a public servant?
I'm not giving my information.
Do you work for the public, sir?
Of course.
So why wouldn't you acknowledge yourself to a member of the public?
So I'm not
Well, you don't know who anybody is until you meet them.
Exactly. I don't know who you are.
And you just met me.
Realizing that these tyrants do not know the law, Sean requested a supervisor, hoping that he'd come and help him out.
So you're not going to provide your name? Are you a supervisor here?
No.
None of you are supervisors?
No.
Can I speak to a supervisor?
They went to go get it.
And you told me your name and badge number, right, sir? Thank you. Appreciate the professionalism.
Sir, the supervisor has instructed you to leave. You're trespassing. If you stay on the premises, we're going to call the police department and have arrested for trespassing.
You can call the police department. It's fine. This is a publicly accessible area. I'm here conducting lawful business. How is this a restricted area if the door is open? I don't understand.
Actually, the door is not supposed to be open.
The door is not supposed to be open?
It should be buzzed in. So maybe it didn't lock from the last person who left, but this is a restricted area.
Shortly after, the woman appeared with the supervisor, and much to Sean's dismay, he turned out to be even worse than the parole officers.
Well, the door was wide open. Hey, sir, how are you? Hey, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Are you a supervisor here?
Yes, sir.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist.
Identification?
I don't have any identification on me, and I wouldn't hand it over if I did.
What's the purpose of your visit?
So I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean. I'm here to exercise my First Amendment right, just to gather some information. I'm working on a story on the New York State Department of Corrections.
Excuse me.
Sure, sir.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
You have no ID.
I wasn't aware that I need to carry ID, sir.
You're in a government building, in a law enforcement building. Do you have identification?
I wasn't aware I was obligated to carry identification, sir.
Do you have identification?
No, and if I did, I wouldn't give it to
photo
you.
identification.
No, and if I did, I wouldn't give it to you, sir. I haven't broken any laws.
The officers' actions made no sense, as Sean was in a public place and had every right to be there. It appeared as if these officers were unaware of the Constitution and freedom of filming.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you have identification with you?
You asked me that several times already, sir, and I don't, and if I did, I wouldn't give it to you.
You have no legitimate purpose to be here. You need to exit this space. You may stand outside. Otherwise, you will be arrested.
For what?
Okay? Trespass.
This is a public
building. You
building.
have no legitimate business here. Please leave.
My legitimate business is asking questions of government officials. I'm here to ask questions.
We do not speak to the media. I can give you a number that you can call and speak to. Please exit
Okay, so
the
can you grab me the number?
I will give it to you. Please exit the building.
All right. I'm just going to take some pictures of these publicly accessible.
I need you to exit the building.
Sir,
now.
this is a small lobby. I'm just here to grab some content for my story, and then I'll be on my way, okay?
I need you to leave the building.
And I will as soon as I'm done conducting my lawful business, sir.
You have no lawful business here.
I do,
Please,
sir.
No. You have not produced identification as requested by me. I'm the supervisor in this building.
I don't have to provide you identification.
Okay, then you have to leave.
Despite Sean's best efforts to educate the officers, they turned out to be utterly ignorant of the truth. Eventually, the auditor had to leave the building.
Sir, this is ridiculous. This is a small lobby. This is a small public lobby. I've already seen everything that I can see. This is ridiculous for you to be acting this way and for your officers to be acting this way, especially her. Do I make myself clear over there? Because that's not the way you treat members of the public. I don't care if they're on parole or not. Do you understand me?
Sir, you do not have a legitimate business here.
I'll wait for law enforcement to come and we'll talk to them, okay?
I'm law enforcement as myself, so I'm directing
Then you are in direct violation of your oath that you took to uphold the United States Constitution, sir. Yes, you are. I'll wait for law enforcement to come and I'll speak to them and see what they have to say about this. Because you're violating my constitutional rights right now, sir. That's what you're doing. And your other officers here are being unprofessional, which makes sense because you're their supervisor, right? I'll wait for law enforcement and we'll see what they have to say.
Sean was trespassed from the public building, prompting him to call the police. Shortly after, some officers arrived at the scene, and Sean went over to discuss the earlier incident with them.
How you doing today? You mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah, Cruz 1013.
Cruz 1013, thank you. Hi, ma'am. And your name and badge number, please? Duncan 1049. Thank you. Thank you. So I guess you were called here just because I'm filming in publicly accessible areas of this facility and around. I'm an independent journalist. My name's Sean. I'm working on a story for the Department of Corrections. And they didn't seem to like that I was in the public lobby. I was in the lobby. It says visitors welcome this way. There was no restricted access of anything, no signage that said it was restricted, but they're claiming that it's a restricted area, even though it's a public lobby. So they said they were going to call you. I said I would wait out here until you guys came to see what you guys had to say about it. All right? Yeah, sure. No problem. Okay, yeah, no problem. No problem.
Soon the officers went inside the corrections building, but soon came out with a very unconvincing reason about the building's status, which even confused Sean.
So we're going to be able to get all the body camera footage. Hey, Sarge, how are you? You mind if I get your name and badge number, Sergeant?
Sure, 34.
34, Murphy?
Yes.
Thank you, Sergeant. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So I'm just trying to find out what's your reason. What are you doing to be exact?
Oh, so my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering content in publicly accessible areas for a story I'm working on. Sean, S-E-A-N.
Are you aware that this is a private property?
This isn't private property. This is public property.
As far as I'm concerned, I was told by Mr. Barry Jacobson, the owner of this property. It's a private property, so I'm just trying to find out right now, did he give you permission to video record?
Barry Jacobson?
Yes.
A private individual?
He's the owner.
Once again, the officers were in the wrong, as despite the building being owned by a private individual, once it's leased to the government, it loses its status and becomes a public building.
The section out to the New York State Department of Corrections Community Supervision?
There's two companies inside this building.
Okay.
We have the Department of Corrections and what is
like a drug rehab?
Yes. Yes, we were informed that Mr. Barry Jacobson owned the building. We called him. We asked him if he had give anyone any permission to be on this property currently right now to be video recording. He said no, he didn't give anyone any permission, but he would like to know who's out here.
Technically, if a government agency is leasing the property, it then becomes under the government agency's control for as far as publicly accessible areas. It's a government agency, it's funded by taxpayers. But if someone else owns this property and they don't want me here, that's fine. I don't need permission to be here. There's no restricted area signs, there's no keep out private property signs. So there's no way of me knowing that. So I have every right to be here currently. If the owner of the property doesn't want me here, that's a different story. I already got all the content that I needed, so...
Despite being in the right, Sean decided to conclude his audit, believing he had already endured enough for the day.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great day, okay? Take care. Stay safe out there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for not violating my rights today. You wouldn't do that? Great. Thanks, Sarge.
Sean exited the building, and although he claimed to file a complaint against the parole officers, we are not certain whether he followed through with it. Well, if you think these officers escalated the situation, you are in for a shock to see what this cop did.
You have no badge. You have no name tag. No. Why? Cop, you fucking piece of shit.
On June 9, 2020, a First Amendment auditor who goes by his YouTube channel, Keeping Them Liable, was conducting an audit when he noticed the cops had pulled over an old man. As he went on to approach the situation, things took a dire turn that will leave you shocked.
Can you tell me why they pulled you over?
Pardon?
Do you mind telling me why they pulled you over?
Ask him.
Okay. Have a nice day, sir. So we have a SWAT team undercover. You're a SWAT team? SWAT team is pulling people over.
No, he's a civilian. He doesn't want any part of it. That's what he just expressed to me. I'm not wrong. I know the law. You're welcome to videotape me. You cannot videotape him or his license plate.
You're wrong. I can videotape him and I can videotape you.
No, he's a civilian.
What does that mean?
He's a private human being.
So what does that mean?
What do you mean, what does that mean? Have a good day. Carry on.
Why don't you have a good day? There is no... Who? Did you just call me a loser?
License and registration, please. What's your ID?
Did you just call me a loser?
You just approached the cruiser after I asked you not to. Do you have an ID on you, please, sir?
Did you just call me a loser?
Do you have an ID on you, sir?
Sir, can you call your supervisor?
I already have.
Okay,
Listen, you're very close.
I'll wait for him.
You should not walk up to police vehicles.
Why are you walking up to me?
I'm asking you for your ID.
6 feet, sir. You don't even have a mask.
Officer Dave Wilson maintained a hostile demeanor throughout as he followed the auditor. He refused to de-escalate the situation and started to threaten the poor auditor, who was now scared of him.
Thank you, sir. Why are you approaching me?
Lower your camera. You're welcome to videotape me, but civilians don't have to be videotaped.
We'll see when your supervisor gets here. Why you keep approaching me?
He's heading out into traffic. I'm gonna have to detain him if he heads out into traffic.
This is a public easement. This is a public easement right here. So I could be right here. Can't detain me. For what? For asking, you can just call me a loser. I have it on camera.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I have it on camera.
That's good for you. That's
can
a productive use of your
yourself?
time. That civilian chooses to not be videotaped.
Can you identify yourself?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Can you identify yourself?
Chapter 41, Section 98D states that upon lawful order, you must identify.
Upon lawful order, and
yes.
You're giving me a lawful order?
Yes.
Yeah, no, nice try though.
Okay.
It's a nice try. Google works well for you. I'd try that.
Didn't work out for you.
Again,
what is your badge, sir?
What is your lawful purpose?
Dispatched?
You're interfering with a motor vehicle stop. He didn't want to be videotaped. That's his prerogative. He's a civilian. You can videotape me. You cannot videotape him.
Okay.
You may not videotape civilians who don't want to be videotaped.
The guy is gone, so there's no...
Well, he expressed to me he does not want to be videotaped.
All right. Can you stop approaching me? Can you stop walking behind me?
Pardon me?
Don't be in my traffic, sir. Sir, back up.
You did say it's a right of way, right? A public way, and I can go anywhere I want?
You're blocking me. Sir, can you have him back up? I'm fearing for my life.
Again, you're interfering with a motor vehicle stop.
Is this what policemen do?
You have no business on that motor vehicle stop. No lawful business. You are interfering with a motor vehicle stop.
He's a police officer. You have to comply with the police officer.
Comply? He's blocking my walk, my freeway to walk.
He stopped you. He stopped me to inquire the situation. You're not complying with him.
Soon the officers ganged up on the auditor and were harassing him just for speaking the truth and following the Constitution. It's truly sickening how such cops are allowed to do their jobs, believing they can intimidate anyone they wish.
Wow, nothing to do in Revere? I'll wait for the supervisor.
Does not want to be videotaped. You cannot videotape him. It's illegal.
You have nothing to do. What law is that? Can you state the law? That I can't.
Pardon me? Can I state the law? No, I don't have to state the law. I can tell you that.
You don't know if it doesn't exist.
What happened? He does not want to be videotaped. He pulled up and asked me. He said, please have him remove me from that video. I do not want to be videotaped.
Okay.
That's his lawful business.
So what are you saying?
I'm trying to impart to you that you need to delete that application. He was not, it was a lawful motor vehicle stop and he chose to not be videotaped.
Is there a victim here? How's this work?
Again, I have no idea who he is. Just walked up and interfered with a motor vehicle stop.
I know exactly who he is. I know exactly who he is.
Just chose to interfere with a motor vehicle stop.
Explain to me, how did I interfere?
He asked not to be videotaped, very respectfully.
That is not allowed. There is no expectation of privacy in public, sir. You're totally wrong.
You're videotaping a civilian.
You are totally wrong. See, there's a camera right there.
Doesn't matter. What's the big deal? Are you enjoying this?
What are you talking about? Wow, there must be no crime in Revere to have 7. Why don't you go home? Why don't you go home? Trust me, I'm gonna be here before you until you leave. All y'all gonna leave before I do.
If you think the officer was on his worst behavior, you have no clue what's about to happen, as Wilson's behavior will leave your blood boiling.
You're a tyrant. You're a tyrant. You can't use it. Intimidation. You're not gonna intimidate me. You're a...
Excellent. Thank you and have a nice day.
No, I'm going to need you to identify yourself.
I already told you. You go to the police station.
You are going to identify. You have no badge. You have no name tag. Shut up, you piece of shit. You're a asshole.
I am.
I know that. Now I'm going to cross the line. Walk away. You're a... You can't do shit. All of y'all. Now you're pissing me off. You ain't gonna do shit.
No.
That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna tuck your chairs between your legs and you're gonna walk.
Yes, of course. That's because we have jobs to do. And you however, hang around on the sidewalk and do nothing.
People.
Your job is to hang around the sidewalk and harass innocent people. You're harassing civilians.
Go away. Yeah, go. Put your ego away and go. I'm gonna need your name. Where's that supervisor?
At the police station. You're welcome to go there and get it.
Is this what you do?
Go to
Is
the
this
police
what I
station
pay
and
you to
request
do?
it. You have to have a
do?
job to pay somebody to do something.
I guarantee you I make more money than you, punk.
I'm sure you do.
That's why you're like 68 years old. You have no stripes.
I'm sure you do.
However, finally, the other officers decided to leave the scene, and so did the tyrant officer Wilson, who had angered the poor auditor who kept cursing him and showing him his level.
Can I get your name and badge number? Can I get your name? Can I get your name and badge number?
Yep, 366 right there.
What's your name? You don't have a badge number. Bro, sir, your name and badge number? All right, so there he failed to identify cruiser 7382. There's a new sheriff in town, better get used to it. Just what I thought. I'm gonna walk through here, you ain't gonna do shit.
Good luck.
You called for backup,
Good luck
the
with that.
bitches came and they left.
Good luck
You got
with
no
that.
help.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with what? Good luck with
The
what?
poor old man you harassed.
Shut up, man.
Good luck.
Shut up.
You did a good job.
Shut up. You ain't do again nothing. You're gonna tuck your tail, and this is called the walk of shame.
It's the walk of shame.
Shame on you.
No.
Get on your car and get out of here. Little punk. Just what I thought.
It's unfortunate.
Exactly. It's unfortunate that we have pigs like you working for us. You pig. Well, now we'll be filing a complaint against you, dumb.
Good luck.
Little punk. Leave. Just like I thought. Leave. Look how you parked, you tyrant. Nothing better to do. You got a SWAT team pulling over an old man. A SWAT team. Is that what you pay? We pay a SWAT team undercover car to come pull over, harass an old man?
Officer Wilson ultimately had to do the walk of shame as he was humbled. The auditor kept recording for a few minutes before calling it a day. Seeing these corrupt cops get caught is a reminder that no one can escape the consequences of their actions forever. If you loved watching these moments of justice, hit that like button and let us know in the comments which takedown was the most satisfying. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content that highlights the downfall of those who think they can get away with abusing their power. Keep watching, because justice never sleeps.